Hello everyone, this is Jay, and I'm here not showing comics this time. I wanted to go through some of my artwork, what I do, draw, color, sell, and what have you. And I have shared some of my artwork with a little bit of the comic book community during the Christmas time. And I thought I'd just make a little video showcasing some of the stuff that I do, sketch cards, some of the postcard size stuff, and the postcard size stuff I got a ton of. I've actually created these little, I don't know if you want to call them cheapy characters, but I thought I would take the cartoon and comic book characters and like mash them up kind of a little bit and make them I guess Looney Tunes style. That's how it started. But I'm gonna go through these. First I'm gonna show these sketch cards here in no particular order. These are these first two are sketch cards that I did for Art Frantics on Instagram. But after I did a couple of these sketch cards, it just seemed, way too cumbersome for me to draw so tiny. And these are like 2.5 by 3.5 or something like that. They're small. It's the same size as a regular trading card. And that first one was a sorceress. This guy here is a ranger. And I use just regular pencil, like inking pens, like this their leader ink pen, stuff like that, and Prismacolor inks to ink them, and sometimes I'll use like regular, almost professional ink. This is one of the Impossibles from the old school cartoon from Hanna-Barbera, World Super Adventures. I thought it would be cool to do those three. That was Multiple Man. This is Coil Man. If anybody is, I guess you got to be over 40 to know who these guys are. And this was Fluid Man. I really like these. Now these I can do small. We got Luke Cage that I did. Not so friendly looking face there. Like Jessica Jones. Unfortunately, she looked like a really, really light-skinned version of my daughter. That's funny. Got one of my fan favorites, Jason, the Condor, from Battle of the Planets, or Gotchaman, as they call it. We have Mark, the leader, the eagle. And I did this one, and almost all of these are done in some type of marker. This one I did in colored pencil. Didn't come out too great, but there's that. We have Princess June, also from Battle of the Planets. Oops. I did a Black Widow. I like how that came out. It came out pretty dope. And a Captain America. I had Spider-Man, which I believe I gave to Reggie Simmons. A Daredevil, which I think went to Key Comics Market Watch. And there was also a Black Panther that I sent to Bueller. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now I'm going to show these cross between the superheroes and the Looney Tunes characters, and I call these guys Dynamite heroes. Okay, we're back. Just had to, make a little arrangement here for these. And, I did this a while back. Man, that was 2016 I did that. Wow, I've been drawing these things for a while. It's the Silver Surfer. It's one of my favorites. And this was done with, I think, Copic marker, which 90% of my stuff is now done with that since I upgraded to some real markers. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy here. I got Gamora. Did Rocket Raccoon. She's looking real grizzly around the face. I did Groot, which is kind of cool. Move that up just a little bit. I got Drax, a lot of green in the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I did Star-Lord, which I guess I'm the most proud of that one, just because the detail in the helmet and the gun is pretty cool. My favorite DC character, I guess, is Shazam, Captain Marvel, the real Captain Marvel, right? Oh, look at that, and Captain Marvel right underneath him. These I did. I was transporting my mother back and forth to her doctor's appointments, so that's significant for me. The Blue Marvel, I think I did him after I actually found out who he really was. One of the strongest guys in the Marvel Universe. Very nice. After the first season of Luke Cage. Then Misty Knight, little mechanical arm there. Cyclops from the 90s, Jim Lee's design. Really like the hair with that. It's not what you think. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like those cartoony things or whatever. But it is difficult drawing small like that. You wouldn't believe it. And these postcards here, I'll call them postcards because they're the size of the average postcard. They're 4x6. So they fit in these little cases pretty well. Another Mark from Battle of the Planets. It's pretty dope. Like the effect on his Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought it'd be cool, put the headphones on him. It's pretty neat. Those web shoes there came out pretty nice. I did the original Phoenix. I really like how this one came out. For a little corny looking cartoon, it's colored pretty nicely. Guess after a while you get the hang of it. She-Hulk, pretty much from her time in the Avengers. Got a little Nikes on or whatever. Pretty nice. Rogue, another one I did in my travels with my mother. Storm, used a lot of heavy blacks in this, but I think I did it justice. Old school John Byrne looking Storm there, very nice. When Cloak and Dagger came out, I didn't watch. I think I watched the first 3 episodes. I had to let that go. Excuse me. And of course, Dagger to go with him. A little light dagger there. And we all love Arrow on the CW, right? If not, we all love Stephen Amell. He's a really cool cat. And I think it's one of my professors, Michael Mastermaker at Warp Zone Graphics. He loves the Green Arrow. Aha, the Adam Warlock, Jim Starlin version of him. But that would be pretty nice. I was on like a cosmic kick for a little bit. And the original Captain Marvel, you can see some of these guys don't have noses, but I think that makes him kind of cool. He has the negabands and some really cool hair. And these are some other ones that I did just regular. I think there's 3 of them. Got the Incredible Hulk. Another doctor's appointment drawing. And this is a group of anime originally on YouTube for Rooster Teeth called Ruby. You got Yang, Blake, she's a cat chick, the leader, Ruby Rose, and Weiss. She has like ice powers and stuff. It's pretty dope. Another regular one. Never in my life has ever drawn a Dragon Ball character, so I thought I'd try my hand at it. Not too bad. By the time I did this, he had blue hair. Go figure. And another one of my favorites, regular Captain Marvel. I mean, Shazam, right? Oops. And I got a few other ones that aren't in these little cases. Some very recent ones that I've done. Oh, wait a minute. I got the Defenders here. Got Luke Cage. It's pretty nice looking. Jessica Jones. Did I say Jessica Drew when I showed the sketch card? Probably. You know I'm weird. Got the Iron Fist, which is probably the best looking one out of the bunch. Very nice. And the Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Just I'll splash some color on the back of those or something. Very nice. Very, very nice. All of these, yes, all of these are for sale. Because why draw something and just keep it for yourself, right? So I have a few more to show. This Batgirl a little while back. Some guy, I had put like a ton of these on eBay, and the guy had like bought a lot of them, and he wanted a Batgirl. So I drew another Batgirl, but he never got back in contact with me, so there she lay. And I got the Fantastic Four. I did these when they announced that they were coming back. Thought they would be pretty neat. Like oversized trading cards to collect. Mr. Fantastic. And of course, the Invisible Woman. I think that's pretty nice. And I'm going to show you, not my process, but I have some postcards here that I just inked right after I got finished penciling them. Got this Cassandra Cain Batgirl. And all of these are going to be colored, but it's all pencil, then inked, and then colored with marker afterwards. We got the Black Symbiote Spider-Man. Look at the gleam in his eyes. Got the Winter Soldier there. No gun. Man of Steel himself, Superman. Dark Knight. Batman in his, I think that's his Rebirth uniform. And the Mad Titan, Thanos. And all of those are inked and ready to be colored. And last night I started another one, because I did have the entire Justice League, but the guy that bought the lot of postcards from me also bought this one. And I started working on the Green Lantern. You can see my beginning process, how you have the inks, the pencils, and then you have what it looks like when it's all said and done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I do all types of stuff. This is the smallest stuff that I do. But if you're interested in anything, just hit me up in the comments and I'll let you know. Until next time, and thank you for watching. Leave comments, share, and subscribe. And I will see you at the same bat time, at the same bat channel. Later.